Did you try or not yet? Okay, can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I think you got, maybe it was the connection, right?
Yes, it was teacher.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Anyway, let's start with the grammar explanation now. And okay, but were you able to join the platform? Just in case, I want to know that. Yeah, right. I hope so. Okay,
Yes, teacher, I can see.
right, right, that's good. But you're gonna do it later after the class, I think. So let's start with the present perfect. What we have in present perfect in English is very common and useful, of course, especially if I want to have, if I want to do something like I want to use almost all the time the present perfect, right? If I say in any questions like, have you started the class, right? Yes, I have, you can say. Or I can say, I have, okay, I have to start the class, but no, it's a bit different. I've already started the class, right? I have already started the class, it's present perfect, and something like that. And let's start, please. Can you read this short description about Bill Gates, please, Astrid?
Okay, teacher. Who is Bill Gates? Bill Gates is one of the richest and most successful business executives in the world. Millions of people have used his computer programs for the past 3 decades. Bill Gates has always loved working with computers. In fact, he has programmed computers since his early teens. He has been the CEO of Microsoft Corporation since 1975. Since then, Bill Gates has written several books and has given billions of dollars to schools. For the last several years, he and his wife Melinda have donated a substantial amount of money to organizations working in global health.
Thank you. Hello, I think there is also somebody else here. Hello, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia, how are you? Good evening. Can you tell me how many present, in this case, present perfect sentences can you find in this short paragraph?
Excuse me, teacher. I don't hear very well. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. Sure, just a moment, please. Maybe it's my okay.
I don't know if it's okay, but
The question was, can you find sentences, but the sentences that are in present perfect? How many sentences in present perfect can you find in this reading? Okay, which can you find? Can you listen to me, Cynthia?
Yes, teacher, but my internet is so bad. What sentences is in present perfect? Yes, teacher.
Yes, that's the question.
One is people have used his computer.
Mm-hmm. Have
Two
used his
is
computer.
Bill Gates has always loved working with computers.
Very good.
And three, he has programmed computer science his early teens.
Mm-hmm. Since his early teens, yes.
Four, he has been the CEO of Microsoft Corporation. Five is Bill Gates has written several books.
Yes.
And the last is he and his wife, Melinda, have donated a substantial amount of money.
Very good. All of them are verbs in present perfect, right? Good. Thank you very much, Cynthia. And when we talk about present perfect, is formed, with form of have plus past participle. In the most common way of using that is have or has, depending of its third person like this. Bill Gates has been the CEO, right, since 1975. Okay, sorry. Bill Gates has been the CEO. CEO means the Chief Executive Officer, by the way. Okay, let me write something here, please. Chief Executive Officer is the CEO. The meaning in English, by the way. And many people have used Microsoft programs. There is the same we have in plural with have, and singular we use with has, right? Only that. Okay, and what else do we have there? Oh, sorry. Past participles can be regular or irregular, right? It depends on the verb. Some verbs can be used in, as irregular verbs or regular verbs. And if we use regular verbs, the only thing that we're going to change is going to be d or ed, right, to the past form of the verb. Like Gates has always loved working with computers. So love is a regular verb, not an irregular verb. It doesn't change. That's why we know it's not irregular. So in that way, we're gonna add only ed, and that's it. So that's one way to use regular or irregular verbs. In this case, regular verbs. So we also have past participles can be regular or irregular as well. There are many irregular past participles, of course, right? Especially if we use just to in order to remember the irregular verbs, and you already know about that. So there we go. Gates has been the CEO since 1975, a past participle in a regular verb, right? Been. And the same here, he and his wife have given lots of money to schools or lots of donations. Given is the past participle of give, right? And that's it. So, as you can remember, there are some verbs that we can use in all of them in irregular past participles, right? Like write is in it is written, give is given, be, been, write, see, seen, read, do, and done, and many of them. The only thing is just to remember the irregular verbs. And to talk about something, we used to talk about something that started in the past and continues into the present and may continue into the future, but we don't know when exactly the action started, right? We only say this the past, but sometimes it is possible to point when, but or sometimes we don't know when exactly. But the thing is that it has relevance. It's important nowadays. The action. So Bill Gates has been the CEO of Microsoft since 1975, and now we have this one, right? And so probably in the future he is gonna be the CEO. Who knows? The chief executive officer or the main person of the company. But we're gonna use since. We use the present perfect with since plus point in time to show when something started. What do we have here? Bill Gates has written several books since 1975. That is since, right? We are using since point in time. That's important also because we can use since or for. And I like to write something over here in order for you to remember about that. I think you will tell me if it's, yeah, you're gonna be able to tell if it's since or for. If I say this one, sorry, July. August 27th, yesterday. Tomorrow, 5 minutes ago. 2 hours. 7 days. Oh, sorry, 7 days. I wanted to write 7. 1 minute. No. A minute. Last week. And 2012. And can you tell me, what about the first one? Should we use for or since, Cynthia?
In June, teacher?
Yeah, if I say July.
Right. Maybe is since?
Since, right? Since July. We say since July. Since, I said since or for. Remember, when we say since, it's a point in time, right? For is a period of time. Maybe I can write here. Since is point in time, and for is a period of time. A period of time. You said since, right, Cynthia?
Yeah, teacher.
we say since July. Very good. How about the second one? Please, can you tell me, Astrid? The next one.
Since August 20.
Yes, we say since August 27th, right? Okay, how about the next one, please, Cynthia?
Since, teacher.
Since yesterday. Yes, it's good. Since yesterday. And how about tomorrow, Astrid?
Since tomorrow.
Since tomorrow. Or maybe we can say from tomorrow, right? But in this situation, there's no other option. We say we're gonna use since. How about the next one, Cynthia?
For
Very
5
good. Yes, for 5 minutes. Oh, no. No, right? Why? If I have ago,
ago, sí, ago.
yes,
Since, teacher.
since, right? Since 5 minutes ago, yes. If I say 5 minutes is for 5 minutes, right? But if I say 5 minutes ago, that means is start a point in time. Okay, how about 2 hours, Astrid?
For 2 hours.
2 hours, very good. And the next one, what do you say, Astrid? Oh, sorry, Cynthia.
For 7 days.
For 7 days, good. Okay. Oh, always making the same mistake, I'm sorry. And what about a minute?
For a minute.
For a minute, yes, for a minute, that's good. For a minute. Yes, perfect. And the next one, last week, what do you think is, guys?
Science, teacher.
Since last week, very good. And the next one?
Since.
Yeah, since 2012. Yeah, you already know how to use it. It's not difficult. Definitely, it is easy. Okay, and then we have since point in time, right? To show when something started. Like the example over here, it says has reading several books, right? Since 1975. And since can also introduce a time clause. What about a time clause? It can be like Gates has programmed computers since he was 13 years old. That is time clause. 13 years old. He was 13 years old is a time clause. Right? Since he was 13 years old. Age can be a time clause. If we use yesterday, if we use last week, all of them are time clauses. And now I want you to practice with this. You have to change the present, the present perfect. And you can use since or for. In this case, since, in parentheses, and delete any past tense and time frames Any past tense time phrases. For example, Maria was in the garden yesterday. So you have to change that. Maria has been in the garden since 9 a.m. Okay, we are only, yesterday is not necessary, right? We only had to replace it with since 9 a.m. Let's do the next ones, please. Number one, how can you do it, Astrid?
Okay, teacher. Yeah. Bill Gates has written many email. Oh, many emails since no Bill Gates. Yes, Bill Gates has written many emails since 1975.
Very good. Bill Gates has written many emails since 1975. Okay, good. Cynthia, number two.
They have given a lot of books to school since 1990.
They have given a lot of books to schools since 1990. Very good. Number three, please, Astrid.
I've seen many friends since I came home.
Yes, I've seen many friends last. Oh, sorry. I've seen many friends since I came home. Good. The next one, please, Cynthia. Number four.
My sister has read many articles since last August.
Very good. August, right? August. Number five, please, Astrid.
My friend has worked at a pizza place since 2003.
Perfect. Yes. My friend has worked at a pizza place since 2003. Yes, you can change it right away. Is good and easy. So perfect. Congratulations. Now let's talk about the usage of for. What do we use for? Use for plus length of time to show how long something has lasted. Sorry. Or for a period of time. And we have millions of people have used Gates software for the last 3 decades. How long? 3 decades. We are showing how long has lasted or something lasted. In this case, uh, Gates software lasted more than 3 decades. We're still using it, right? Microsoft. And well, we have here have used Gates software. It is for, right? For the last 3 decades. Well, what else do we have there? For the last 3 decades, or decades, sorry. Since and for, the differences between since and for we have here. Since plus the point in time, for length of time. Okay, 5 o'clock, yesterday, last summer, 1996, sorry, he was since, right? Since 5 o'clock, since yesterday, since last summer, since 1996, since he was a child. And length of time, examples here are 10 minutes, 2 days, 3 decades, many years, a long time, for. Right? Even if I say for 1 minute, length of time, for 3 seconds, right? Since 1 minute ago, or since 2 p.m., since 7:30, I don't know, but we can use since and for length of time. Point in time, it doesn't matter. Oh, well, in point in time, we use all of them, right? And we can complete the sentences with since or for here. Bill Gates has been married to Melinda French gates since 1994, sorry. And let's use it, please. Read the number one, please, Astrid. What is the answer? But read the complete sentence.
Mm. Computers have been used in schools for more than a decade.
Decade, yes. Number two, please, Cynthia.
I have had a computer in my office since the middle 1990s.
Yes, since the mid 1990s. Very good. Number three, please, Astrid.
Many students had worked with computers for many years.
Yes, for many years. Number four, please, Cynthia.
My computer hasn't given me any problems since last year.
Very good. Perfect. You know, it's not difficult to use since and for, right? Especially when we talk about present perfect. Now we're gonna practice with some activities about since and for. Together as a group. Oh, it's not this one. Let me see. Let me find the other one that I was looking for. When we talk about the past, usually we're going to use present perfect, right? Present perfect continuous, present perfect, or past perfect, or something like that. But let's practice with something over here. And let me share my screen right now, please. What do we have here, guys? In number one, what is Astrid?
Got married. My parents got married.
Okay. Please, Cynthia, what is the number two?
We've lived here since 1994.
Astrid?
Peter, all right.
Peter Wright 3 years ago. Okay. Number four, what do you say, Cynthia?
I've waited for nearly an hour, but he didn't turn up.
Yes, I have waited for nearly 1 hour, but he didn't turn up. He didn't got back, right? And the next one, please.
He has been ill for a week.
Okay. Maybe it's my case. Number six, please.
How long have you worked here?
How long have you worked here? Let's check. There are two mistakes. My parents got married only, okay? It's not necessary to use present perfect. And I waited for nearly an hour, but he didn't turn up. So that's also, those are the corrections, but everything is fine now. Okay, let's continue with present perfect. Okay, number one, please, Cynthia.
Have they been to Japan?
Okay, number two, please, Astrid.
Okay. I haven't been to that cinema.
Cinema, yes. Number three, please.
She hasn't been to university.
Very good. Four,
And we've been to Moscow.
easy. Number five,
He's gone to a party.
six,
Has she been to your house?
yes. Has she been to your house? Very good. Everything is fine now. You know, present perfect is nothing difficult. Even if you want, you can use asking questions, doing negatives or positives. How about this? Number one, please, Astrid.
Um, mm, have you fed the cat?
Yes,
John hasn't he done his homework.
mhm.
I paid the bill electricity.
I paid the electricity bill, right? Number four, please.
Has Stephen washed the car?
Very good. Number five,
They haven't made the bags.
number six,
She's invited to her friends to dinner.
yes. Let's do the very last one now. And let's do this. Okay. No, this not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's this one, this one. Okay, number one, what do you think is?
Bar is postponed. The second.
Mhm. Number two,
Maybe why haven't you shopped?
why haven't you stopped at the shops on your way home? Okay, number three,
The grass hasn't been cut for weeks.
The baby is taking over her life completely. He never see her nowadays.
hmm? The wedding.
The weddings taken place.
The day after argument, Daniel has found a red rose on her car windscreen.
Okay. What's wrong here?
It's
Why
only
didn't
the
you
fact.
stop? Yes, right. And here also is all simple past. I think it was simple past versus past. Sorry, present perfect, right? Okay. Well, so far is good. And I was thinking to do something. Just a moment, please. If you would excuse me, just a couple of seconds. Okay, I remember that I sent you something. It was the last week, I think. Oh, probably it's not here. No, definitely it's not here. Anyway, I was thinking, just give me a second. 1 minute, please. Okay, you're gonna work on present perfect. This is gonna be the very last one. Uh, and I'm gonna send the link, please, right now, in a moment. Okay, I'm about to send this. Okay, so let me share the screen right now. Oh, sorry, the quiz, and you have to do. Well, you have to take this one. This is gonna be very fast, please. Can you get the quiz right now? If you need a code, you can use one code that I'm gonna send you right now. Is it possible for you to start the quiz?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Let's do it.
Teacher, I have a problem with my quiz.
Okay, did you do? Are you still working on it, or maybe you finished?
Yes, teacher, we finished.
Okay. How much did you get? Was it easy or difficult? Easy, right?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Okay. Well, now let's continue, please, with the next one, with our activities in the class. Okay, according to the to the classroom, there is something that we have to do here. Present perfect over here. Okay. Let's practice with this, with the platform right now. Okay. Let me share my screen. What about now, please, let's check out. Number one, oh, Diana, what do you think is this over here, Cynthia? Have you, we can use have you lately, as ever, never, they, and heard, sorry.
Have you ever been or lately?
Have you ever been to a soccer? Okay. How about the next one? What do you think is, if we want to continue conversation, Astrid?
I've
Okay. The next one.
Me, no, I never or lately.
Mhm.
I don't really like sports, but I like that player Nick Crawford. He's cute. Eh, lately, since he's playing.
Okay. Do you think it's that or other option?
Have you seen him play?
Okay.
but I haven't seen him lately.
Okay. But I haven't seen him lately.
You know, people say he's falling into depths.
I heard the same thing.
Very good. Perfect. Okay. Let's continue, please. Okay, let's continue with the next one. This one. Now it's easy. I think it's very easy. It was always easy, but let's check out this one. What do you think is? You have to type the present perfect form of the verb in parentheses into each blank. Hi, sorry. What do you think is that? I
have
Okay.
seen email.
You think it's like this? I have like this. But I
Have been pretty bad.
okay, but I have been really busy. Then what is the question?
Have you
Have you heard from Dara? Dara, and how about the next one? She says she.
She's
Uh-huh.
she fallen in love.
Falling in love. She met a guy at a soccer game about a month ago. She says she.
She's
Has never felt
She has never felt this way before because she has butterflies in her stomach. I don't know. And what is the next one?
has that ever happened to you?
Yes. Has that ever happened to you, Cynthia?
Maybe, teacher.
Okay. Love at first sight. Well, I've got to go. My journalist teacher gave us a big assignment for tomorrow. And what's the next one?
Have you ever
Have you ever
taken any
any
classes?
journalism classes? Yes.
I have ever never done.
Okay. Don't continue reading.
So much work for a course. Email me back when you have the time.
Jennifer. Okay. What happened? Yeah, everything is well, but have in this case it's have, right? It must be had that ever happened? Has that ever yeah, have that ever happened to you? And what about this one? Journalism teacher gave us a big assignment tomorrow.
Maybe the capital letter, teacher.
Ah, yeah, capital letter, of course. After a period, right? Yeah, that was wrong. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. But it was good. It was okay. Now we have to work with something else. There is grammar also about modals. But before we go with that, let's work with vocabulary. Okay. Okay. Let me share, please, my screen. What about here? We have a vocabulary. In English, we use all of this vocabulary to know if something is real, fake, or if it's trustful, not untrustful, authentic, or something like that. When we talk about artificial, right? Artificial is handmade, or in this case, people made, right? Made by people, sorry, like sugar, not natural. And authentic is original, right? Bogus is not true or real, right? The police were checking a bogus insurance claim. False. Right? Crooked is not honest, and also we can use dishonest, right? The same. Fake, you can talk about fake or real. When something is fake, is not real. Even you can talk about fake money, right? Is it possible to find fake money in Peru? Astrid?
Yes, teachers. And I think that is especially when people or when the year is starting.
Okay. Over here the same, right? They are fake money. Do you have alacitas in Cusco?
A la cita, teacher.
Alacitas, like small items to sell?
I don't know, teacher, about that.
It's very common only in La Paz, maybe. How about you? How about in Santa Cruz? Is it possible to find alacitas market? Small
Yes,
things, fake?
it's a very date of celebrity when you buy a little things and more money, that is false money, every type of money.
Yes, right. But let me show to Astrid. Maybe she will remind or see something. But let me share my screen over there. Some pictures about that Alacitas market. It's very common here. There are fake money that we can call that fake money, right? Let's look at this. Maybe I don't know, miniatures market. I mean something small things. In Bolivia, it's very common to see these kind of items like fake money.
Yes,
Maybe
teacher. Here too, but I didn't know the name.
yeah, it's possible, right? I think I heard that it's possible in Puno, in Cusco too, right?
Yes.
The equecos, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's more common in Puno, in La Paz, I think, in the Andean cities, also in some cities of Bolivia, but not everywhere. Yeah, nowadays maybe everywhere, but anyway, that we were talking about fake, right? Fake money. As a tour guide, I paid many times. I get paid by fake money by tourists with a picture of a virgin. Yeah, there are some very mean people who cheat some tourists, and tourists used to give us fake money. And I used to say, come on, this is not the real money, it's fake. Okay. The next expression is for real. When we say, it's just an expression, by the way. Is that for real, right? If I tell you something that is looks very interesting, maybe you can say too good to be true, and you can ask, is that for real? I can't believe it, right? Yeah, to say someone or is or does exactly what they say, even though it's difficult to believe, right? When I used to tell some people that in La Paz, I don't know, have you heard the witches doctors, the the shamans? Yes, right?
Which is doctor's teacher?
Yes,
Okay, yeah. Yes.
witch doctors, right? In La Paz is very common. The witches market, right? Mercado de las Brujas. But there are two ways to become a witch doctor. One, they have to be hit by the lightning and survive. The second way is they have to be practitioners for 10 or 15 years. But when I mention they have to be hit by the lightning and survive, you know, with the strikes of the lightning, por el relámpago, right? They say, is that for real? I used to say yes. Some people, not all, not everybody can survive that, right? Of course, people would die because of lightning strike. But anyway, something unbelievable. Funny, informal also. False, not real. It's an informal way to say, okay, the thief used a phony ID card to gain entry into the office. Phony is unreal, false. Sincere, we say honest, right, and true. When we write a note, a letter note, we can say sincerely, right? But sincere is just a word to use. It's true, right? Untrustworthy, able to be trusted or depended on. And but also we can say worth. You can say, is it worthy? Or worth. That's another word. On not always trustworthy. It's possible to use worthy. Or is it worth? Cynthia, do you think it's worth to visit the cable cars of La Paz?
Yes, teacher.
Is it worthy?
This is worthy.
Yes, this word. Is it also, we can say, is it worth? Is it worth? Is it worth to visit Machu Picchu? What do you say? Vale la pena? Of course, right? Is it worth to visit Salar de Uyuni?
Yes, it's worthy.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, okay. Those are some vocabulary, but let's try to work with that or try to solve it with the exercise here. And let's check it out. What about number one? What do you think is crooked? Dishonest, honest?
Dishonest.
Okay. And how about two? Bogus.
Is funny.
Phony, right? Dishonest,
Fake.
fake, right? Is fake. And number four, sincere.
For real.
Trustworthy.
Sincere.
Yes. Artificial.
Funny.
Funny is not. Can be, yes. When do you remember the example of the con artists used a funny ID card, right? Okay, what about fake?
Artificial.
Yes. Authentic.
For real.
For real. Funny.
Crooked.
Crooked. For real.
Trustworthy.
Trustworthy. Okay. Yes. Good. Now we're gonna see something different. Oh, sorry, something different. I wanted to show you just for a moment. If we talk about materials and some vocabularies that are related, maybe. I want you to laugh a little bit, not to be bored. Hmm. I think we didn't watch this one. Most of them will be fake or real, but okay, let me share please with you guys.
Hi, I'm Lucas, a teacher.
Hi, my name is Lucas as well. I am teacher and this is Monkey English. Monkey English is useful and simple.
We show you the materials. So, Lucas, let's go.
Okay. It's cold here.
I'm freezing. Come on.
Okay. It's ceramic flower pot.
Fabric.
It's a plastic bottle with petrol.
A box made of cardboard.
These are chalks.
A very old paper book.
Bulb. Glass bulb.
Leather gloves.
It's a wax candle.
Aluminium water level.
Brick.
Too heavy. That's right. What else do you have?
This is steel chain. And Lucas. Sorry. What is it?
A rubber tire?
Yes, you're right.
Good. Rubber boots.
And this is sheet metal pipe.
Stop it.
Okay.
notice board made of cork. And the best of all, what is it? A wooden board. Okay. This is so. Can we use it? Switch it on. Okay.
Lucas, glasses.
Aha. Okay.
And Lucas, please, be careful.
Yes, absolutely.
Ready?
Ready? Go. Please subscribe and for more.
Okay, that was only for entertaining, but you can see something like what expressions can you use from the vocabulary about that video? Real, fake materials. I don't know, when they started to cut the wooden, you can say, is that for real, right? I don't know, maybe you can use other expression like, is that video worthy, right? Is that useful? But anyway, it was an interesting video, I think, to have some fun, I think, only. Okay, I don't know if you have any questions. By the way, I wanted to tell you that there is the assignments is until tomorrow. I hope everyone have joined the class in Pearson, in the person. Well,
Teacher, I had a problem. I can join to the course. I don't know why.
really? Wow, what happened? How about you, Cynthia? Were you able to join the platform of Pearson?
Okay, I don't enter teacher. Okay. I do it right now.
Yeah, but if it's not possible, I can do something. Let me check if it's if everything is correctly. As you said, you were not able to get right typing the ID, right? You were not able.
Yes, I am using the ID, the course
Yes.
ID, but I can't. I don't know.
Okay, let me check out. Maybe it has, I don't know, the code was changed because they had a problem with this platform last week, and that's why I can generate something different maybe because we are starting, right? And there could be no big deal about that, but one more time I'm gonna check. I'm gonna show you settings I have here. Okay. A07. How about you? Are you able to join right now? Maybe.
Yes, teacher. Give me a mind.
Oh, I mean, it's okay, don't worry. By the way, I'm sending you again the code. This is the code, but I don't know why you can't join. But one more time, I'm gonna share just my screen to show you this is our class. Sorry, this one, A07 Intermediate Juan Caspa, Y77X and HJ4U. Yeah, there is no no students. This is the course ID.
Yes, teacher, I have the problem.
Okay, but
The course don't exist.
mm,
It's the same problem with you, I think.
no, I don't know. I don't know, Astrid.
Probably because when I put the ID, it me dice que no existe o que no tengo acceso a ese producto.
Wow, and what should we do now then? ¿Qué podemos hacer? A ver. Do you know what's your can you see? Pueden entrar a su perfil tal vez en el mismo English Lab para que yo los pueda asignar.
Yes, teacher. We can send you or
Ujú. Let me do something. Tal vez tendré que volver a crear el curso. Puede ser que así funcione mejor. Permítame, voy a tratar de hacerlo lo más rápido posible. Como todavía no han hecho ninguna actividad, ¿verdad? No creo que tengamos mucho lío. Espero que no. Okay. Let me do something now. A7 manage. Lo que quiero es más bien eliminar el curso para que pueda crear otra y no tengamos ningún problema de ese tipo. Ya han puesto el guión, todo eso, ¿verdad?
sí, teacher.
Y no funciona así. Ya, les cuento que lo he borrado. Y voy a crear uno nuevo, por favor. Permítanme estos minutitos, por favor. Just a couple of minutes and I'm going to create it. A7. Intermediate con mayúsculas, por si acaso. Es el producto 3 con el que estamos trabajando, ¿verdad? Sorry. Ok. Sí, no me queda de otra porque si no, vamos a tener líos. Okay, just a moment, please. I already created the class, but I need to send you the code. Come on. It must say A7 Intermediate Horn Caspa. Yes, this one. Okay, and settings. Okay. Por favor, quiero que ingresen con esto. Le estoy mandando por si acaso el okay, I'm sending you the PDF version of, well, I think in a moment. Si no lo solucionamos ahora, no va a haber cuándo. Let's do it. A ver, intenten con un código que les voy a enviar enseguida. Con este otro código, por favor. Estoy enviando. Ya está. N7JHAAMX. Is that possible? Si se pudieron unir. O inténtenlo, por favor. Let's try it.
It's the same teacher.
Really? Really, you can't join? Wow. A ver, ¿qué tal su compañera?
Yes, teacher is the same.
You can't join, right?
Yes, I can join.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak with the administrative. Y para poder solucionar esto, por favor, vamos a Voy a comunicarme enseguida. Y estén atentos, por favor, en el WhatsApp, ¿ok? Para poder solucionar esto. Okay, please, that's it for today, but I will assign you, aún así espero, tengo la esperanza de que vamos a solucionarlo hasta más tarde hoy día. Okay, so we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Thank you very much for being in the class, and anything you should write me, please. Tienen que escribirme cualquier cosa. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Teacher, en caso de que digamos que no se pueda arreglar, ¿lo van a aplazar el tiempo para entregarle la tarea?
Sí, en todo caso sería hasta el miércoles. Desde ya hasta el miércoles, pero tenemos que solucionarlo, ¿ok? Es súper, súper importante que tengamos que solucionar.